So Kevin Feige, of course, now, it's no secret that phase 4 of the MCU has been struggling. Okay, it's been struggling. Now, they had a couple hits. There were a couple things that actually went positively, right? Like Shang-Chi, I think, was a positive. Um Spider-Man No Way Home, that was good. That was good. Um um So phase 4, right? Okay. So phase 4 has been all right. It's been all right. It has some misses too. It's had some misses, but anyway, I'll just say that it has underperformed. Phase 4 has underperformed according to whatever most people's expectations have been for the MCU at large. Now, I have told y'all that we have also been spoiled, right? We've been spoiled with phase 1 through 3 because it's hard to follow up from Infinity War and Endgame. It's real hard to follow that up. But, you got to start over some way somehow. All right. Um, okay. I'm sorry. Stamina, thank you for that. Yeah. We did have WandaVision and Loki. I was thinking about the movies, but yes, WandaVision and Loki, that was it. But then we also had She-Hulk and Ms. Marvel and yeah. But anyway, let's see. So now Kevin Feige did kind of, because for one of the biggest issues, I think, for the average person was struggling to figure out, what are we doing? Like, what is the point of phase 4? What are we doing? Like, we knew in phase 3, all of this was building up to Thanos, Infinity War, da 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 da. We got that, but like, yo, what is phase 4? What is the point? So Kevin Feige before was like, oh well, phase 4 is all about introductions. Oh, okay. So you're introducing new characters, new faces. Cool, great. All right, fine. But it looks like Kevin Feige has expounded on that just a little bit. And he divulges what phase 4 was all about, just a little bit more information. So here's what he had to say. The interviewer said, you've said that phase 4 was very much about introductions. We met a lot of new characters. We've got a lot of new heroes. We've got America Chavez. We've met Shang-Chi. We've got so many people coming in. But now phase 5 is about connecting everybody, right? And he said, absolutely. We wanted the Infinity Saga to feel complete after Endgame and Far From Home. But phase 4, as I've said, was all about experimentation, introduction, reintroduction, and we took our time to have fun and play in genres we hadn't played in before and do all sorts of fun things with these characters. You want to have fun? So when I hear that you want to have fun, only thing that comes to my mind is Thor Love and Thunder. Without giving too much away, I can also see how some of those fun vibes tiptoed into Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. Because there were a couple times I was sitting there, I was like, y'all can pull back on this joke now. Like y'all got my chuckle, but like it's not that funny. So, and no, I am not saying that Ant-Man 3 and Thor Love and Thunder on the same level. I'm not saying that. Because I would lean towards Ant-Man 3 more, but not by much. But clearly Marvel's in this position where, similar to how they approached Thor Love and Thunder, they are allowing the directors, in my opinion, to do too much. So take that however you want for whichever movie you want in phase 4. I feel like they're letting them do too much and not sticking to the stories. And I'm trying obviously not to spoil nothing, so give me a second to like process my thoughts. But But yeah, when he says like having too much fun and all that stuff, like I'm like, let me give y'all something better. Real quick, let's do a quick experiment. This is a quick experiment for all of y'all, because I've always wondered this. I'm gonna give y'all like a quick second, and I want y'all to list for me, just off the top of your head, real fast. Name your top 5. It doesn't have to be in order. Your top 5 MCU movies, whatever they are. So if you're on the replay gang, feel free to comment these as well, because I kind of want to focus on a point here, and I want to see if I'm not crazy. So just, and it ain't got to be all 5. Maybe it's 3 of them, whatever. Just let me know, what are your favorite MCU movies? Like, which ones? While y'all do that real quick, let me go ahead and just, it's time, actually, matter of fact, take a little commercial break. Y'all don't pay me nothing, but I got to get my Albanese, if you please. But I am kind of curious as to like which kind of movies do y'all kind of put up there as like, let's say in the very top, right? So feel free to list a couple of them. If you got some more, 5 of them, that's great. I mean, I think I know the general consensus of most of them, but I'm kind of curious as to what y'all think most of them are. Let me see here. I'm going to list a couple here. Winter Soldier. Yep. Black Panther. The Avengers movies. Civil War. Yep. Great list. Yep. Fantastic list. Yep. Guardians of the Galaxy. That was solid. Yep. Incredible Hulk. Okay. Okay. Now, here's what I want y'all to think about. And I want y'all to look at this list too. Look at it in the comments and look at the list. Have you noticed anything similar in all the things that people are listing? In most people, if we took an average of like, let's just say everybody's top 5, I'd say, Avengers 1 is going to be up there, Infinity War, Endgame, Winter Soldier, and then it's probably going to vary from there, right? Black Panther, fine, whatever. Civil War. Have you noticed the trend that in most people's lists of movies of being the best MCU films, these were not fun movies? Fun was not the strong leading element of the movie. And this is the part that I'm wondering why Marvel is not missing this. Like, how are y'all missing this? Your best movies are the ones that actually have a more serious tone. Now, does that mean that these movies have zero fun? No. Of course, there were some couple chuckles here and there when it comes to Black Panther. There were a couple chuckles in Avengers and stuff like that. Steve Rogers meeting Groot and stuff like that. Of course, there were certain points of humor, but that's not what y'all are great at. The top movies that most people, the fans that are critically acclaimed, are the ones that have a more serious nature, where the stakes are high, right? And they're not like predominantly comedies. I don't see anyone putting Ant-Man movies up on their list. No shade to that. It's not to say that you can't have humor. It's not to say that you can't have a movie that takes a break. I'm not saying that. But that's not y'all's strong suit. The best work y'all do are the things that are more serious in tone and sprinkle in a little bit of comedy. I'll be saying this all the time, and a lot of y'all be coming at me like, E-Man hates humor. No, I don't. If you watch my channel, I don't. I love humor. Okay, I try to be a funny guy. I'm not a comedian. I got 2 good jokes every month. That's all I got. Okay, but outside of that, things need balance. Okay, sometimes we like drama, and you know why we like the drama? Because you don't have time to BS around. The problem with having too much fun, as Feige is, alluding to, you get off course. You stop losing the focus of the actual movie because now you so focused on concentrating on this stupid little joke that we sitting here like, yo, I forgot why we was here. Ant-Man 3. So that's the thing I really need Marvel to understand. Humor is fine in small doses, but your best movies have never been the funnier ones. Those are not the ones that the average person is going to sit here and be like, this is it. So I need Kevin Feige, and I wish, listen, I wish I could have told Kevin Feige a lot of things. Okay. But that is something I need Kevin Feige and Marvel to actually understand. We're not here for the jokes. I'm here for the story. I'm here for a chuckle or two, but I'm here for the story and then the characters being developed. Anyway. What else did he say here? Kicking off phase 5, we'll continue that. Yikes. Like in the Infinity Saga, there will be standalone films within the next 2 phases, but it really is, as you will certainly see in Quantumania, heading towards the very, very big picture. And as we've already announced, the big picture is the multiverse saga in a very, very big way. Okay. All right. Whatever. So, if you heard my reaction to Quantumania, I had told y'all, and some people were really thinking that, I was playing or hating or whatever. I told y'all, I don't think Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, has broken free. I called it a curse, but I don't think it's broken free from what phase 4 kept on doing, which is leaning too hard on the comedy. And it's sad to say because Ant-Man, the franchise, is one of the funniest ones. Like, that is their strong suit. But with any level of humor, it's going to be subjective. What's funny to me might not be for you, might not be for the other person, might be funny for someone else, etc. So it's more of a risk that you take when you try to lead with more comedy and humor, because you might end up isolating people and it might distract folks from the actual stuff that's on the line. But anyway, what do you think about Kevin Feige talking about phase 4 and how they're leaning into more fun? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments down below.
Thank you so much for watching. This was just a segment of one of my live chats, and if you're interested in joining in on the next one, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications for more. I've got more videos and reviews to do for you all, and until next time, I'll see you all later.